And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-point basket by Dallas. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clippers. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris with the bucket.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Doncic with it. Westbrook picks him up. On the wing, Green. Second shot opportunity. Counted. Good. Powell's got 7.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Leonard on the wing. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Clippers keep it alive. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here's Doncic. Off target with his 3. Pass to Morris. Stolen by Bullock. Back to Powell. Now Bullock. Powell inside.
Dwight Powell.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 9 points in the game so far.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Plumlee. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Hardaway, no good. Pass to Highland. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Dwight Powell.
Powell's got 11 points.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. Not going to miss that one.
That one good for 2.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Back to Hardaway. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Personal foul.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and and body control.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5. And there's no turning back now for the big fella.
The Mavericks getting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
For your Clippers Spirit. Let's give a round of applause for your Clippers Spirit. Give it up for your Pitt Clippers.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
To the right side. Back to Plumlee. 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Hardy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hardy.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
And that's the end
A
of
good
the
game
first
so
quarter
far as we
with the
conclude
score.
the first quarter.
Your Clippers
Clip
20. The Mavericks 17.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Holiday with it. Westbrook picks him up. The shot by Powell, no good. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Leonard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Dallas moving the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. The shot by George, wide open. Offline with his 3. Stolen by Zubac. Lets the 3 fly. George, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and this is what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Nice move. Harden. Got a piece of it. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. And Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Left side, Batum. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for George.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Leonard with the steal. To the middle. And George with the stuff.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving the scoring right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Clippers have possession. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's been 13 unanswered points for them. Kicks it out to Gordon. And a miss there on the triple.
2 minutes.
Mavericks trailed by 16.
2 minutes.
And Green gets it to go.
Green.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And here's Los Angeles. Outside, George. The tray. The Mavericks pull it in.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter. To approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
From deep, George drills the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
To the inside. It's good. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Bullock. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by George.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Powell. Doesn't go for him. George with the defensive effort. Here's Bullock. And yes, it's good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Paul with the score. Your Clippers 40.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
It's your Clippers.
Here's Highland. Gordon with no one around. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Bullock missing.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Down low. And he lays it straight in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
Mavericks trailed by 9. Inside. They kick it out to Green. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the Clippers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Substitution on the court.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Powell for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets the whistle for the 30-second call.
Clippers ball.
Clippers leading by 8. A 3 from Leonard. They get the rebound. And stolen by Irving. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the 3-ball is good.
3 points.
Green's got 8.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Mavericks trailed by 7. Bullock, good.
Reggie Bullock.
6 points for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside right to the bucket. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And the Mavericks with possession here. And it's Norman Powell with the foul.
LA foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
How about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
The shot by Powell, no good. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16.
Reggie Bullock.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
A 3 from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Mavericks trail by 6. Irving drives in. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Powell. From downtown. Here's Mann. And here's Leonard. He's covered by Irving. Mann. Los Angeles with another miss. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And he misses the fast break layup.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Oh, that's good.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They dictated.
53. The Mavericks. 47.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Doncic. Pass to Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. And that one goes long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Leonard, no luck.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on George.
First team foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Dallas.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Clippers take a timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis.
Since you let me get my shine on, you sharing your audio, right?
He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Green. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
From deep, George. They get the rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic.
Watch what, a brick,
he's a key part of their
build a house.
rotation,
You done built a fucking mansion today. You done built a fucking mansion, all them bricks.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
You done built a mansion with all them bricks. You was hollering. You was hollering good. I done put the blunt down. Now let's see what you do now. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do with the blunt down. It don't look like you can do much when I put that blunt down. I'm finna start commentating this shit. It ain't looking good for you, my boy. It ain't looking good for you. Oh, wide open. Oh, no. Stop that. Pass it back out. Regain composure. Hit a three in this bitch ass face. Oh, he missed it. He trying to take it back down. White boy can't do nothing with that nigga right there.
Dallas moving it around.
Not with me controlling. Nope. Won't get me with that bullshit.
And the dunk by Powell.
Okay. He took it strong. He dunked it on the white boy.
Confident in his ability to knock him down.
Okay.
Clippers
Okay, Paul George with it. Bring it down the court. He's slowly bring it down. Okay, pass it quiet. Pass it back. Oh, Westbrook. Westbrook trying to drive. Oh no, what he doing? Pass it. Oh, pass it Westbrook. Oh, pass it back out. Oh, Morris trying to drive in. Oh, he missed it. Morris missed it. Morris fucked it up. Oh shit. But look at Kawhi. He cleaned it up. Kawhi cleaned it up like he always do. Oh shit, look at that boy over there, wide open. Oh, he toying with him right now. I feel like he's a bullshit. He's gonna keep passing it anywhere. Kawhi with it.
Fires from deep. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Who can't what?
Here's Irving.
Don't fuck around with you right now, okay, make that shot. Make that 2-pointer. Good shot. I gotta go handle my baby.
And now just a 3-point loss.
Oh, there we go. Oh no, stop that. Pass it out. Oh no, pass. Oh, there you go, right there, wide open. Oh!
And George with the stuff.
NBA jam.
And because of Paul George's and even-keeled nature, his teammates have a great trust.
Don't ever do that shit again in your life, boy. Pass that shit up, hit his ass in the head with the ball. Oh, why the fuck he do that? Why the fuck he do that? Bad pass, white boy. Bad fucking pass.
Step out of his range.
Man, you ain't finna. It don't matter if you get down by 1. You still done. Watch this. Look, give me this fucking ball, boy. You don't get nothing. What you talking about? Kawhi. Hold up. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Westbrook. Oh, Westbrook. Westbrook broke it. Westbrook broke with the brick. Westbrook. Oh my God, he moved. He stepped out of bounds and moved with 35 seconds left. Good game, Spoke. It was a good game, Spoke. You gave it a good effort, Spoke. Good effort. Good effort, Spoke. Watch this though. Good effort, Spoke. Man, my baby crying. I gotta go handle her. Good effort, Spoke.
The Mavericks pull it in.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a
Damn, I gotta see what my daughter crying. She's tripping.
For 3.
You done fucked it up.
The putback. And it's put back in by Powell.
You cannot afford to not box out Powell. I mean, he loves hammering down these misses.
And the Clippers call time here. They're in front by 3. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, yeah, lucky, boy. My daughter was distracting me all this goddamn crying. But now, man, this shit over, man. What you talking about? This game, good game, Spoke. This shit a rout. This shit a rout. Talking about down by 3. What you finna do?
9 seconds left in the fourth.
Nothing. Oh, look at that, miss.
Out to the right wing.
Good game, Spoke. Oh, yeah.
Solid work on the back end.
9.9 seconds. I don't pray for nothing. I'm great.